For the very latest news from Thailand, this is the Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. If you could like and subscribe, well, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Authorities have raided an unlicensed private school on Koh Phangan after discovering 89 Israeli children studying there, far exceeding the limits of its approved license. The premises had been authorized only as a daycare center for up to 18 children aged between 2 and 5. Instead, officials found it operating as a full-scale school for foreign pupils up to 12 years old. The raid followed complaints from local residents amid concerns about the size of a growing expatriate community in the area. Investigators also found 40 Myanmar migrant workers and a further 12 staff of other nationalities on site, with some reportedly attempting to leave during the inspection. 3 people were arrested, including the Thai operator and 2 foreign nationals. In addition, 6 foreign teachers from countries including France and South Africa now face charges related to working without permits and breaching employment conditions. In business news, the Department of Business Development says registrations in so-called high-risk sectors have dropped sharply following tighter controls. In just over 3 weeks, registrations fell by 75% year-on-year to around 175 companies. Officials say more than 7,500 irregular business registrations have been uncovered across 10 major tourism provinces, with over 4,300 foreign nationals accused of operating businesses illegally or working in restricted occupations. Authorities are now preparing a nationwide crackdown, with a memorandum of understanding set to be signed between 21 government agencies. Politically, former Prime Minister Thaksin is not expected to take on any formal advisory role after his anticipated parole later this month. However, senior figures within the Pheu Thai party say he will remain an influential voice behind the scenes, described as the spirit of the party since its early days. In Krabi province, a foreign couple have been rescued after becoming stranded during a kayaking trip in a canal. According to their tour guide, the pair had argued and ignored safety advice before paddling off alone. As night fell and the tide receded, they became stuck in thick mud, unable to return and too frightened to move in the darkness and rain. Rescuers eventually located them sitting quietly on their kayak. Reports suggest the ordeal may have helped mend their relationship. In the south, a military conscript accused of fatally shooting a football player after a village match in Songkhla has surrendered to police. He now faces 3 serious charges. The suspect claims he acted in self-defense during an argument and admitted disposing of the weapon in a canal before fleeing. The case will now proceed to a military court. Meanwhile, the long holiday weekend has seen huge numbers of tourists heading to the islands. On the mainland, queues for ferries to Koh Phangan stretched up to 7 kilometers, with some travelers waiting more than 6 hours. Similar scenes were reported closer to Pattaya, with large crowds travelling to Koh Lan and Koh Chang. Ferry operators have increased sailings to cope with demand, but delays are expected to continue as holidaymakers return home. There is some relief for motorists, however, as the Expressway Authority of Thailand has waived tolls on 3 major routes today to mark Coronation Day. In breaking news, emergency services were called after a helicopter crash in Samut Prakan. A yellow helicopter of unknown origin came down near a petrol station behind a BTS SkyTrain maintenance depot. At least 2 people were injured and taken to hospital. Authorities have sealed off the area and are now investigating the cause, with debris scattered across a wide zone. And finally, a stroke of extraordinary luck. A single lottery winner has scooped a jackpot of 154 million baht. The prize goes to a woman from Lat Krabang who reportedly bought just 9 tickets. Officials say arrangements were being made last night to deliver the winnings, and no doubt she may soon find herself with a great many new friends. And the weather. Thunderstorms are expected at any time after midday, continuing into the evening. Highs of 33 degrees, dropping to 27 overnight, and with wet roads likely, motorists are advised to take extra care.
Local and national news today from Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.